The new child tax credit in the American Rescue Plan means a monthly deposit in parents' bank accounts starting this summer. Now, while it might seem easy to sit back and just watch that money roll in, there are a few things that you need to watch out for. And new this morning, our John Shumway is here to explain this all. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Lindsay. You don't want to have to pay that money back. Now, this is a first. You used to have to wait until you filed your taxes next year in order to get your child deduction. Well, this time, the IRS is going to send you half of that deduction in advance.
They're saying periodic payments. They're hoping to make it monthly.
Heather Plesconco from Baker Tilly Accountants says the payments will be based on the dependents you claimed for 2020. What if you have a baby that's not listed on your 2020 return?
Yep. Good question. That's a good question. They're addressing this. They are going to have a portal available through the IRS's website where you can report life events.
You'll also want to make an adjustment if your child ages out of eligibility. Otherwise, the IRS will be sending you money you will not be eligible for by the time you file next year.
You'll be required to repay that when you file your 2021 return. But you have to be on top of that. The IRS won't do that for you.
And you may not get the full bonus child tax credit. For instance,
so if you are a married filing joint household and you make over $150,000, this credit starts to phase out.
Yeah, they'll also phase out if you are single and making more than $75,000, or if you're head of household and you make more than $112,500. So it's on the taxpayer to make sure that you are eligible for what the Internal Revenue Service is actually going to wind up sending you, Lindsay.
So here's a good question for you, John. What if you have not filed your 2020 taxes yet since the deadline has been delayed?
Well, and that's very possible. They're going to then use the 2019 return. And if you say have had a child since 2019, you won't get credit for that until you file your taxes next year. Or worse yet, if your child has maxed out, gone over 17, they're going to send you checks you're not eligible for, and then you're going to have to wind up paying it back.
Yeah, that's going to be an unwelcome surprise. Thank you, John.
Sure thing.